What is up, guys? Troy back to here from Sweet Wraps. Today we got a Jaguar that we're going to do in Madeira Red, same color as my personal Audi. Awesome color, guys. We're going to transform this car from pretty big paint to brand new, looking brand new, guys. And it's going to have a 3 to 5 year lifespan. It's going to be the best color that I think is out there today. And let's see how it looks on this car. Let's get it all cleaned down, let's get it all prepped and ready for wrapping, and let's get this wrapped up. Just another FYI, guys, before seeing this whole video, this is more of a installation, de-installation video of taking off door handles and other parts on this vehicle that I couldn't find anywhere online. So if you don't want to see all the video all the way through, I'll put some skips in the video so you guys could see just the install. But this is a disassembly of the fender trims, the door handles, and I believe something else on this vehicle that I couldn't find anywhere on the internet. So just FYI for you guys, it's a little bit longer because of that. If it does help any of you guys out for working on this vehicle, give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and follow for some more videos like this. Thank you. Alright, guys, so working on this vehicle, I just figured out there was no videos on this, so I'm going to put it here. You don't need to unscrew these. You actually can't take this off unless you do take off the chrome piece that just clips on there. I don't want to clip it back on because it's hard to clip it back on. It's hard to take it back off, and I don't want to break all these little clips, but they do just clip in. It's held in by like little 3M molding tape like that, as you can see in the very back. I'll probably use a little bit of silicone or something removable. That's a lot easier than that, so they won't break it in the long run. But that's all you need to take off. You could take this off. It's 3 bolts behind it. I did remove the bolts already, but the thing is that you need to take off that chrome piece to get something here and hit it backwards so it could actually come out. So you really don't need to take off this whole piece, because as you can see, it's going to be covered all the way up to there in vinyl wrap. So you could actually work around this if you don't want to do all of it, or if you don't want to go under the wheel well or anything like that. What I did, I just got a trim remover tool like this. I worked from the back, just gently prying from the back, and it was clipping off while I was working to the front, and then I just kind of pulled it out and it came off. So you don't have to remove this. You can if you want to get like a whole coverage thing. You don't have to, but I'm putting this video out there because there is no videos about removing this. I checked on eBay. Another rapper told me to check on eBay just to look at the back of this to see how you remove it. But even on those, they have all these clips broken off because I think they just force them off and they all break. But this one I didn't, and not even the other one. So I would just say gently pry that off. If you want, you could take this off. Like I said, you have to remove that plastic piece so you could actually hit this back so this whole piece could come off. But you actually have to go into the wheel well. Got to stick your hand up into here and get the 3 bolts off. They're all 10 millimeters like that, and then you're gonna have to take off this chrome piece and then hit it back so it could actually come off the right way. As you could see, I don't think you could see it, but as you could see right here, there are little plastic tabs that go inwards this way, so you're gonna have to hit it that way so they can come out. So if you want to take it all off, that's what you're gonna have to do. It's a little Phillips screw and I think it was a T30 T27 and T30 bit, and you get these two out. It's a plastic screw clip, whatever, screw clip, and this Torx bit. So you need to get through that to get up in there and actually get that off. But we're not actually gonna do that. We're not gonna remove all this stuff because you could wrap it with it on. Oh well, maybe this side, but I'm not gonna do it to the other side because it is annoying to get up under there and take this whole thing off, and you might break those clips, and I don't want to break those clips. So yeah, older cars, you really don't want to do stuff like this. You want to work around as much as you can because you might break them, and I don't want to replace it because it's like $100 part. So yeah, all you need to do is pop those off and you're good to go. I have that one right there, I have this one right here, and all the clips came off with it. They look like they're broken, but they're not. I just clipped it back on and it held perfectly. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, is just put a little dab of silicone, just a little dab of silicone. This car is gonna be here for 3-4 more days before the customer picks it up, so it will be dry and it won't come off. Hold as good as 3M double-sided tape, and it'll come off whenever they want to without that much force. So clip on a little bit of what's it called, a little bit of silicone, or if you want to go more permanent, you could go with a dab of E6000 and that'll hold it on permanently. But eventually they're going to take it off again to get the wrap off or to rewrap it. So I would recommend silicone or a kind of a more removable glue. There's this as well that I got for my phone, and it works really good with pieces like this because it is removable, or anything that you could take off. I think this one as well works. No, not that one. I don't know where the other one went, but I had another one that's kind of like silicone, and you just put a little dab on it, you're good to go. So just a little step through, walk through for doing this side molding. Like I said, all you need to do is put something right here, hit it backwards, and all of this will come off. But if you need to take that off and this helped you, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow. I wrap cars most of the time, so most of the cars that don't have a disassembly video or something like that, I will make a disassembly video because there's nothing on the internet for that specific vehicle. This is a Jaguar XJ, so just to let you guys know, that's the way to get it off. But let's get to cleaning everything up and taping off the opposite panels, and then we're gonna get to wrapping it. Almost forgot to put you guys in record, but as you can see, I'm just barely getting this fender on, so we already got it all. This car does not, it's not magnet, so it's not metal. I don't know if it's fiberglass or what, but it's hard to actually put a magnet on this. So what I like to do is I like to take off the backing while I have it already laid on there, and with the static it actually helps it stick on there. And from there we just work from this part to the front, and then we could reposition the back and stretch it down and get all this ready to go. So let me put you guys on time lapse and let me do this. Let's wrap it up. an FYI guys, this next step for taking off the door handles is something that you really don't need to do. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Further on in the video I show you how to remove the door handles without even removing the door panel. So just keep that in mind, because if you do need to readjust something in the door panel, or if you drop something in the door panel, this is probably what you're gonna have to do to get that fixed. But on the other hand, you don't need to do this just to get the door handle off for wrapping. So just stay tuned. Alright guys, since there's no removal videos on anything of this car, which is a Jaguar XJ, I'm gonna take you step for step on getting these door panels off, these door handles off, and other stuff that might not be on the internet. So far right now it's door panel. What we're gonna be doing is you're gonna be taking off this screw right here, right behind the door handle. There's a little hole right there. There's gonna be one screw in here underneath this cap. There's gonna be a T30, I believe. Yeah, T30. And then there's gonna be one on the right side. So one under here and one under here. There's gonna be a little thing to actually pop off. Over here it wasn't there, but there should be another thing to pop off over there. So 1, 2, 3. And then what I did was I popped off this little light right here so I could grab it from down here and yank it off. After that, you're just going to want to take off the door thing, same as every other car. You're just going to maneuver it out of that thing, that little silver latch, and then you're going to disconnect these two cables right here. Of course, they're just push clips or push connectors. So let me see if I could. No, let me take those off. I'm gonna have to set you guys down and take those off real quick. So simple, easy. Just push the tab right here and right here, like this. Let me see, where are they? Push this tab right here on this one, and push this whole middle piece of this gray one down, and it should pop off. From there we got the door panel off. From there we got the door panel off, guys. Let me do that for you. After that, we're probably gonna have to take this whole thing off, which is gonna be a whole bunch of Torx bits. Let me get the tripod. Let me get my ratchet so I could zip these off real quick, and then let's see how hard it is to get that connection on or off. Alright guys, so let me zip these off real quick. I like using this AC Delco that I got off of Amazon. You get like 3-year warranty on it, just in case it does mess up. You could get that replaced. And let me zip all these off. We're gonna zip all these off. You might need to disconnect this and take all these off, this rat nest right here, but maybe not. We might just be able to pry it open a little bit here and disconnect it, but we'll see. There's going to be quite a bit of screws, but after all that, it should just pop off. These are kind of how, yeah. All right, so let's see. You might need to remove something. not sure what. Let's see. Got that off, got this off. It's looking like we might need to remove something else. Let's get this off real quick. So guys, I'm learning the same exact way you are through these steps right now. I have disassembled a lot of cars, but every single one of them is different. And I've never done a Jaguar before, so we're learning together. Not really that hard to disassemble things like this, but we're learning. So it looks like we're gonna have to loosen this, and then we're gonna slide it down a bit so we could pop this off. Hopefully that's all it needs. All right guys, I want to show you guys how to get these off without removing the door panels. I just figured out I didn't have to do all that. You could literally get it out with just a hook pick like this. This is what you're going to want to take off. You're just going to want to pry this little thing up. On the other side it's down, but pry that up and this yellow piece will come out. When it comes out, it's like spring loaded, so as you can see, it kind of hides itself back in there. But I found out that if you get a hook pick and you grab it from that spot that you have to unhook, you could actually pull it out. This one for some reason stayed there, but watch, you could barely see the thing right here. All you're gonna want to do is kind of hook it, pull it to the right side. Let's see, let me see if I could get this on camera for you guys. Pull it to the right side and then pull it towards you. Let me see. I don't want to break it, and I don't want to see. There you go guys, that's it. And from there you could get another hook pick, hold it from the back so you can clip it in, and you're ready to go. So you really don't have to take apart the door panel. I'm pretty sure they have a tool to actually do this at the dealership or whatever, but all you need is a hook pick. Pull that out, clip it back on, put everything back together and screw it in, and you're good to go. You don't need to disassemble the door. I did because I didn't know how to work on this car, but yeah, that is a big tip for all you guys working on a Jaguar XJ, and I hope that really helps everybody, because I know there's no video at all how to remove these things. Once you get that clipped in, all you need to do is you feed that back in, how it goes. Let's see, put it right in here, slide it over, and there you go. So all you need to do is put in that back piece after that, screw it in, and you're good to go guys. Everything should work, but before you even screw everything back on, just make sure that the push buttons work. And yeah, I hope this helps everyone working on this car, because I disassembled the doors and they're all right. They're just more like Jeep doors, Jeep Gladiators or Jeep Wranglers, the ones that have the whole, let me actually show you, they have like the whole plastic cover thing that you actually have to remove like 20 bolts to get to, which is this right here. You have to remove all these screws just to get into there to disconnect it, but if you do it that way, you don't have to. So I'm gonna put all this back together and we're just gonna do it that way. Like I said, there's a lot of clips. There's this one that I didn't even connect for the speaker, but there's two connections for the door, and then of course the wire that comes through here and connects to the actual door handle mechanism to actually open this. So I'm probably going to put this all together. I'm just going to do it exactly how I showed you guys. and hopefully everything works. If nothing does work, then yeah, I'm gonna make another video on how to do it correctly, guys. I'm pretty sure it'll work like that, but just in case, I'm gonna leave this off. We got everything already done in Tech Wrap Madeira Red, as you can see, and it's pretty straightforward, guys. Let's see, it's pretty straightforward, guys. All you need to do is cut out the top, cut out the side skirt, and then do the doors. This piece, you could actually do it with 5 feet. You just need to angle this out, heat and angle this out a bit, just so it could get that last piece. I think there's like 6 inches that doesn't cover when you align it all the way to the back. But other than that, you could do this with pretty little vinyl. All you need is 8 feet from there to the back of the door, and you get this, the side skirt and the doors. And then I believe this is like 40 something inches, and these pieces I did with some scraps that I think I got from the front fender. So the piece that you cut right here, I believe, is what I used for that. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this red or black. I would do it black personally because it matches the rest of the roof since it's all glass, but we'll see what the customer wants and then we'll go from there. I hope this video really helps everybody that is working on this car. If it does, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow, subscribe. And I hope to help a lot more people wrapping cars that me or you guys have not ever touched wrapping, because disassembly could vary on the many vehicles, and I hope it just makes it easier for you guys. Like I said, I really didn't take apart much. All I did was take off the emblems, and then the customer sanded everything down. The paint's not too great. They did sand down quite a bit, but you could still see a lot of stuff that was embedded in the paint on the trunk, the roof, and I know the trunk and the hood. And I kind of sanded down the fenders quite a bit, so you could see that there's no blemishes on the fenders, but on the hood there is stuff that actually is embedded in the paint. This car was repainted, so I mean, there's that. I can't guarantee 100% like perfect wrap if your paint is like this, but I'll do my best, and hopefully the customer loves the outcome. See you guys. I'm going to video this side because it's so hot outside that my phone keeps on overheating. So hopefully I could get the doors for you guys, how I cut them out, and side skirt and the top part, guys. So keep in tune, and let's get this wrapped up. All right, here we go, guys. We got doors. As you can see, I'm holding it on with just the static electricity itself. I aligned it to the bottom of the side skirt on both sides so it could be straight on the top. I'm going to cut out just the 8 inches for the top end right now. So it's 8.5 inches from the front. So as soon as you kind of leave the front, guys, you could go a little bit thinner. I like to just follow straight through, try to keep it all one length, as you can see. From there, what I'm gonna do is, I still have it on the bottom, so I'm going to trace the window with my fingers, and this is going to be for the side skirts. So as you can see, goes more than enough for the other side, guys, and this is all the way down to the, like, past the side skirt. So when we slide it up to do the doors, we're gonna have more than enough. This is how I like to do it on this car. If it was another car, I'd probably do it a little different, but this seems to work, so I'm going to do it this way. From here, I wiped down the top of the car, guys, because it was super dusty. And how I did the other side, once I got these pieces off to wrap the top of the roof and the side skirt, everything was dusty, guys. So you're gonna want to put that to the side. Make sure that everything's wiped down the top at least, to make sure everything is dust free. So when you transfer it onto the panels, you don't have to have a whole bunch of dust falling off of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it forward, but I'm going to be using tape because, like I said, it's not you can't magnet onto this car, so I'm going to use tape to help me kind of hold it up a bit while I measure for the doors and cut them out. Like I said, we're going to be cutting like about 2 inches forward from the back door, and then the rest is going to be used for the front door. Perfect measurements on this side, so I mean on the other side, so I know for a fact this is going to work perfectly. I like to kind of put it underneath the window or the mirror and slide it as forward as I can until this hits like about maybe 2 inches from the back door. There we go. And then I'll just tape it onto the window just like that. And then from there we're gonna kind of make sure everything is straight, so just in case when we cut it, everything's gonna measure up perfectly. So you're just gonna want to use the window trim to make sure everything is perfectly straight, guys. You don't need to get it 100% perfect because we do have about like maybe 12 inches or 8 inches from the front that is still going to be like left over, which is perfect because you don't want just the amount that you need being left over, guys. You're going to want way more than what you need, just in case you miscut or you need to adjust it. So as you can see right here, we're about a good 8 to 10 inches from the front. So right here, as you can see, we're pretty far away, maybe like 2 inches from the back. From here, what I'm going to want to do is wet my glove just to make it easier to see where my fingers trace out that line for the door. So just like that, I'm going to trace out the line for the door, and like I said, we're going to cut like 2 inches past it just so we could have some overhang. So from here, I'm going to go 2 inches past, 2 inches past everything. As you can see, you can even run your finger through that body line again, just to make sure that everything's lined up. From there, I'm going to slide that front door a little bit forward. I'm going to get it off, put it to the side, or in the car, wherever it's less dusty. Boom. Boom. And then we're going to roll this up, guys, and put it somewhere where there's going to be little to no dust. You're going to want this as clean as possible, so when you do wrap the front door and you put it on the panel, it's not going to leave a whole bunch of dust when you're cleaning off the backing and look like there's a whole bunch of contamination in it. So you're going to want to roll this up as soon as you get it off the panel. And then we're going to get to wrapping the door. You don't need to open the front door to get this done because there's like a gasket in between the doors that kind of seals it, and just cutting it on the front door gives you just enough to tuck underneath it. So let's get to wrapping this. Gonna be pretty quick. This material is actually way easier to use than I thought. Just get this door handle off, and we already wiped everything down. So all you need to do is make sure that this thing is off, and We could go over it with a tack cloth one more time. Where is it? Who knows? Where is the tack cloth? So there's quite a bit of dirt on this. We're going to turn it inside out, just so we won't get more dirt on the panel itself. And we're just going to wipe as much down as we can. There's probably a lot more primer on this than anything else, guys, so it's going to look like it has quite a bit of dirt on it, but it's not. It's just the primer. So this is actually too far back. We're actually going to put it right about there. You can just hold it up with your hands at this point, because that's not going to... And installing this in cold temperature is actually a lot better than installing it in hot temperature, guys. You're just going to want to keep it at around 70 degrees in your shop. It'll help you quite a bit, especially with those guys that do 3M and stuff like that. You're going to want to keep it cold in your shop when you're doing this. It's going to keep it a lot more repositionable. And this stuff is actually fairly easy to work with, guys. You just need to kind of work with it a lot more, get used to it, and it'll install just like the Madeira. So what I like to do is just get that top piece down, make sure everything's flat and straight, and get my squeegee and start squeegeeing out the top. Let me put you guys on time lapse, because this is going to be pretty quick, and I want to move pretty quick because I need to get this done. Well, I want to get at least the driver's side done by 8 today or 7 today, because I have some plans with my brother. And then yeah, pretty easy, guys, pretty easy. All you want to do is feed it until you get like right up to that trim, that window trim. Then you're going to want to lift it up and use a hard end of your squeegee to actually get in between that. After that, pretty much it's easy install. This stuff actually stays pretty flat through the whole install. day has come
Yeah.
for the reveal.
Sooner than we thought.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
You ready to see it?
Yes.
Alright.
This dude are getting freaking killed. Oh my god. Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
It doesn't look the same. Not at all. Not at all.
Did it come out how you expected?
Dude, better.
100 times better.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Super nice.
Let me bring it out in the sun for you so you guys can see, or at least outside.
It looks
Looks like it's actually painted. Oh man, wait until the sun hits Hey man, you did a good job. Dude, this is awesome. Or not, good's understatement.
Yeah.
It's,
That's an
wow.
awesome job.
Yeah, awesome job, man. Fantastic.
Yeah, it looks brand new now.
Brand new.
No problem at all, man.
Thank you,
This is
thank
what I
you.
do. I appreciate it.
Wow.
This is what I do it for, the reactions.
Amazing.
Glad you guys liked it.
You don't want to fly on it?
Nice.
Get these flies off.
Yeah, everything went way easier than I thought. I thought that rear bumper was going to be kind of a pain because of the bottom pieces, but it actually came out really good.
Very,
Yeah.
Yeah, good's understatement. That's why you did it. This is a perfect job.
I have my
I
daughter.
was weird on the roof. I didn't know if doing the roof all the same color or doing it black. But
This is perfect.
yeah, that looked pretty fitting.
It
So.
like fits. It
Yeah.
gives the Jag personality.
And then I did put this one back on. The other ones are in here.
just that one.
that's fine.
I told you.
Yeah. That's good.
Other than that, everything went back together perfectly. The doors were a little weird because I had to take apart these sides, but then I figured out how to do it without taking apart the doors, so I did it better on that side.
Okay.
But everything went together fine and all the sensors worked, so it went together perfect.
Wow.
But yeah, it was some learning curve. A little learning curve. I never worked on one of these Jaguars. I've worked on a lot of other ones, like I've worked on Ferraris and stuff like that, but yeah, every single car is different.
Yeah.
Especially when the door handles. When it comes to door handles,
Yeah.
that's
The little
different.
groove. Wow.
You really did it, man. You really did it. I thought we were gonna give you more work.
Oh yeah, man. Let me know. I'm always here. I love doing this stuff. This is what I do. I like having people walk over the charge stand.
I always know
If you want, take it to the other side of the parking lot where the sun actually hits you. You got it looks really nice. Yeah, in the sun it's gonna pop a lot more. At night it looks black, but in the sun it looks like orange. Oh yeah, no, that's why I was trying to, because usually when I do the back, well usually it's up here, so it's easier to get to. But usually when I do the back and I take off that, sometimes I have to take off the backup camera. So I was hoping that I could, but I don't want to. just gave out? You just gave out the backup camera? Or what?
Yeah, I gave out, but yeah, we'll just take it to the dealership.
Like after the rain or something?
Yeah, I just need to see a few.
Probably. Hey, you like it? This is the color I have on my car. As far as a lot of people come in. Well, I push a lot of people to get this color, but not a lot of people get this color. But it's awesome because it looks black.
Like black, purplish.
Yeah.
I mean, it just changes color.
And then like when she hits the sun, look at that. That's gonna be a lot better. And there we go, guys. This car done up and looking great in tech wrap, Madeira Red. As you could see, that the customers really loved the outcome and they loved the color on this car. I think it makes it look a lot more luxurious than what it did before, and I really like doing this stuff. I really like doing it for the reactions and having the customers fall in love with cars again, guys. So if you guys like this content, if you guys want to see more of this, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and give me a follow, and I'll see you on the next one.
Sweet.